Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play, I guess. I suppose we'll call it that, why not? Let's Plays aren't exclusive to video games. Of Kingdom Death Monster on Tabletop Simulator. So, yeah, last time we went through the prologue, which was basically four... Actually, I think it was more than four. Like, a bunch of people woke up in this just, like, dark area covered with porcelain, like, faces on the ground. And they started just getting slaughtered by this great white lion. And four of them managed to mount a resistance against the creature using basically just like fragments of the faces and nothing but cloth, a cloth around their waists. And it was an epic fight, I would say. For a first battle, pretty fucking epic. Unfortunately, 3 of the 4 died in horrific ways. I think Mangg was decapitated. No, maybe Locke was decapitated. Yeah, I think Mangg had a bone fragment shoved into his heart. Don't remember how Taco Bitch died. Oh, she lost her arms, didn't she? Yeah. Right. So it was pretty horrific. The one survivor, Priscilla, managed to fell the great beast. So that's nice. And so now we get to continue on as she starts to, I guess she's gonna make a settlement, and we're gonna see how that goes. We got a bunch of loot from the White Lion. Fur and claws, whiskers, bones, organs. So that will all have a use, I'm sure. All right. After they defeat the White Lion, the survivor wanders the darkness, drawn to a soft glow blooming on the horizon. In the first story settlement phase, players create the settlement they will return to in every subsequent settlement phase. All right, place the settlement board in the play area, along with the gear, grids, and survivor record sheets of the survivors that okay, returning survivors. So I don't know what that looks like. I assume this is probably it, settlement location. Okay. Start by naming my settlement. So let's find out where I name my settlement. Gosh, there's a lot to this. No. I might have to like push a button or something. Or no, we don't want to do that. I would assume it's around here, but I don't see like a text box. Language. Oh my god. It's gonna become like civilization. I don't see. No, I don't see. Maybe we'll find it later. Notice below the settlement name, the returning survivors gain +1 survival when the settlement is named. Okay. Okay, so then there has to just be a record sheet that I'm not seeing. I think that is important to find. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, this isn't... It's not what I'm looking for. Oh, but here, settlement name. Okay. Gosh, it can't just be like Mangville or something. It's got to be sort of a fantastical and yet humble name. All right, fuck it. We'll just call it Firelink. I mean, let's be honest. All right, so when it's named for the first time, returning survivors gain +1 survival, up to a max of 1 survival. So I think Priscilla only has, yeah. So she gets it. That's fine. Okay, good. Now of course, I don't know what page I was on. All right. Returning survivors heal any existing light and heavy injuries. Permanent injuries are not healed. Add the names of the returning survivors to the population list on the settlement record sheet. Okay. So I think your armor gets restored as well. Maybe not. It didn't say that. So let's just... Yeah, let's just undo all that. I did look up insanity and being insane. So insanity is armor for your mind, basically. It says brain, but really it means your mind, like your, you know, mental trauma and all that. So you want to have some insanity in order to protect your mind, otherwise you start getting like brain traumas, which are, you roll on this thing, which can just kill you or do all sorts of other crazy things. This one gain plus 1d10 survival, plus 1d10 insanity, and plus 2 luck tokens. I mean, that's crazy. But, so yeah, you want some insanity. You don't want too much, though. From the sound of what people were saying, it's not just like a binary thing where it's either you are insane or you are not insane. I mean, in a way it is, but there are apparently like some drastic effects if you have too much insanity, and it can get pretty dicey. But a lot of times it's basically like an effect will say, if you are insane, if one of your survivors is insane, do this, or if you're not insane, do this. So it just is what it is. I don't know how much I can really modulate it, but I don't think you want it to get too high. Okay. Oh, heal and reset did restore my armor, so I assume... Okay, all right. Yeah. Gain endeavors. Endeavors are the creative energy accumulated from experience. Each returning survivor generates 1 endeavor. Use endeavor tokens to track your endeavor. Okay. Now we have to find endeavors somewhere on the sheet. Somewhere. No. I mean, this... Eventually, we'll learn where everything is, and it will all be great and fantastic. Gain endeavors. Okay, here's an endeavor token. Okay, I assume we'll get to that, but endeavor token goes somewhere. Yeah, use endeavor tokens to track your endeavors. Any unspent endeavors are lost at the end of each settlement phase. Okay, so I guess we'll just put it here. Again, I assume there's a better place to keep track of that, but it goes away after this phase if I don't spend it, and I imagine we're going to spend it, so. Update the timeline. The extinguishing of a single lantern in the lantern horde happens regularly. This is how the survivors track time and is called a lantern year. Update the lantern year on the settlement record sheet now by checking off the first lantern year on the timeline. Okay, timeline picked. Done. And then there's like events that can happen, I'm sure. Okay. Find the first day settlement event card and place it in the play area. First day determines the population of your settlement and is always played when a new settlement is created. Follow the rules and record the results on your settlement record sheet. Blah, blah, blah. Random settlement events from the deck. Okay, so that's this card. The survivors wander, drawn to a blooming light in the distance. They find the serene comfort of a towering pile of lanterns and a small collection of scared people. On a deep, instinctual level, they know this area is safe, and they make it their home. Roll 1d10 to determine your starting population and record the result on the back of the settlement record sheet. Choose and record genders for unnamed survivors. You may name an unnamed survivor and create their survivor record sheet anytime during the settlement phase. Okay. So we have like a pool of characters then. Alright. Roll 1d10. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, 3. So that means we get 6 unnamed survivors plus the returning survivors. That's not many. So we have a total of 7 then. So I think... Okay, so I didn't actually kill these. Was there like a kill button that I should have pressed or something? Or... I think probably I should have just pressed delete on these at the time. I think I'm going to go through a lot of names, I imagine. So for now, I'm just going to remake Mangg, Taco Bitch, and Locke. I mean, they don't, you know, they're not the same, but they're kind of the same. So we're going to keep that. So then they will go down fresh. They come in with 1 survival, I think. Right, and this is normal. That should all be normal. Okay. Probably would be faster to just click new survivor, but okay, new survivor. Gosh, I gotta come up with names. Let me get a... Let's get a D&D name generator or something. Just... Yeah, just human names. Sure, these are human names, I bet. It doesn't matter. Alright, how about Harvier? I imagine that's a male. Okay, then let's see here. Let's get another female. But what kind of names are these? You're just slapping the keyboard. These aren't names. I want names, goddammit. Like, these names are ridiculous. Okay, these are better. These are better. These are just, I just want a name. All right, Joanne. There we go. Female. This music is way too intense for the point in time we're at. It's also way too loud. Okay. Then another male name. Hulk. No, let's not go with that. Ephraim. I like that. I like that. All right, Ephraim, male. So that's 7 living survivors, which is what we have. All right. Return to the settlement section of the first store and proceed to returning survivors. The first day settlement event card will not be used again during this campaign. Do not include it in your settlement event deck. Okay. And that's our settlement event deck. All right. After the first day settlement event, trigger the story event listed for this lantern year, returning survivors. Returning survivors gives the survivors the language innovation. Trigger the story event listed for this lantern year. Oh, okay. And then it just opens right to this page. All right. Nominate a survivor to utter the first words. The nominated survivor steps forward and gains +1 courage. They lead the other survivors in learning to speak to one another. They discuss their situation, realizing they must hunt to live. Add the white lion to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Your settlement gains the language innovation. Cool. That's badass. All right, well, of course, it's got to be Priscilla. She is the champion of champions. Hold on. This is too loud for me. Okay, there we go. All right, so, yeah, Priscilla is going to gain +1 courage right here. Boom. Good. And we gain... add the white line to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Quarry. White lion. Done. Ooh. Okay, and we get language. Survival limit +1. All survivors gain the encourage survival action. Once per round, if standing, spend 1 survival to call out to a non-deaf survivor. They stand if knocked down. Okay, that's not terrible. I could see that being used. Add language consequences to the innovation deck. There are consequences to inventing language, isn't there? Okay. The innovation deck represents the potential cultural and technological growth of your settlement. It will grow throughout the campaign as you gain new innovation cards. Find the 6 innovation cards with language consequence listed under their title. Ammonia, drums, hovel, inner lantern, paint, and symposium. Okay, shuffle them together. Okay, fine. I assume that's already been made for me right here. Let me just see. So there's hovel, drums, inner lantern, symposium, paint, and ammonia. So these are further innovations that we could develop, I guess. Which, I mean, a hovel seems good. Paint, well, paint's not really... I think hovel would be the most important right now rather than a symposium. But, yeah. Ammonia gives departing survivors +1 survival. That's nice. Symposium, survival limit +1. Okay, lets you innovate even more. Hovel, survival limit +1. Departing survivors gain +1 survival. Drums. Oh, look at that. Gain fighting arts or secret fighting arts. Holy shit. Surge survival action, which gives you another action immediately. Paint gives you dash, which lets you gain another movement action immediately. This is interesting. All right, I think we're leaving that for now. All right. Glowing Center. Armed with language, the nominated survivor aptly names the glowing center of their home the Lantern Horde. The settlement gains the Lantern Horde settlement location. Search the learn. Okay, I already have it. Blah, blah, blah. The nominated survivor sits in front of the Lantern Horde in awe and gains +1 understanding. They must skip the next hunt phase as they ponder the meaning of existence. Okay, so Priscilla is not taking part in the next hunt. Great. Check off the skip hunt box on the survivor's record sheet. They cannot be selected as departing survivor this phase. All right, so... God damn, this game is crazy. Okay, so she gains +1 understanding and skip next hunt. Okay. Which means I think I have to send someone else in her stead. We also have all these cards, which should be dealt with. Don't know what I assume we'll get to know what they do. Keep things organized here, you know. And we got to spend the Endeavor token. Okay, there we go. Okay, update the death count. If any survivors perished in the first story, update the death count. Fill in one unfilled box for each lost survivor. So that would be... dead survivors. Oh shit. So I might have to remake them. Let me click delete. Please delete survivor sheet box from the game board itself. Okay. Right. So there must be... oh, pack survivor. Oh, okay. So pack survivor. Oh, this, look at that's his pack. Look at that. Interesting. Okay, and Taco B gets packed. And Locke gets packed. And actually Priscilla gets packed as well, because she's skipping the hunt. So now let me see if I can click delete. Please delete survivor from the... okay, so you want me to just delete it. And now delete. Yeah. Okay, but that didn't kill him. That was shit. Oh, I should have clicked the dead button, you stupid. All right, let me just make Mangg there. Male, he died. Okay, fine. That's fine. So you want to... all right, this keeps a record then of everything. That's fine. So Taco B, dead. Locke, dead. Done and done. Seems like it'll get a little messy in the screen, but okay. So now, all right, I guess I won't keep the same names then, which is kind of a bummer that Mangg isn't going to stick around, but all right, let's make some more then. Let's see, Elric. That's a good, strong name. Male, yeah. Let's get another female in here. Dicky. No, that's not a female name. Tricks. They're stripper names. Stell. All right, I like that. Stell, and one more then. Hugo. Good. Good. So then... okay, let me just, let me delete Taco Bitch there, and then see what happens when I click spawn. Right, so that didn't, like, save her shit or anything. Or did it? I think it did. No, I don't know. I don't know if that saved her shit or not. Oh, that, okay. I don't know if I meant to delete it from the board just for... I don't know. I mean, these can all be deleted. I guess it's... I mean, what is it? She's got... Okay, let me just see. Let me just see if I delete this completely. Go here, spawn her again. All right, it did keep that, but it didn't recreate the miniature, which is sort of annoying. I mean, the miniature's gone. So it kept all that, but it deleted the miniature. Which, I mean, the miniature doesn't matter too much. So you can just do that, and that'll link it up. Then it's like, what's the point of putting it in the box? Not delete it. I'd rather just, like, put it off to the side. Just about, okay, that's Priscilla's shit. All right, then let me bring in the next crew that's coming in. Yeah, I'd rather... God. I wish there was a button to just push all the dead survivors to, like, the back of the sheet. It's a little obnoxious having this all on one list. If you know what I'm saying. But then this process that I'm doing here is absurd. Like, I'm not gonna... What? I'm gonna have, like, 40 survivors or something... that I'm just sort of bouncing between. All right, fine. All right, let's take Joanne. Joanne can go there, fine. And let's take Harvier. Harvier can go there, fine. And let's take Stell. And we need 4, so Joanna, Parvier. So didn't I say Ephraim? Maybe I didn't. All right, take Ephraim. All right, good. That's all fine. So they each need miniatures. Again, I don't know if it really matters. Just pick male, female kind of stuff. Lucy. Young Rachel. There you go. All right, that's good. Where was I? The death count. Right, that's what I was doing. First time death count is updated on the settlement record sheet. It triggers a milestone story event. Principal death. The group will pick a principal and face the outcomes. Okay, let me look. Principal death. Here. Look at this fucking art. Wow. Alright, the group must decide what to do with their first survivor corpse. Choose one. The first harvest. The settlement decides to harvest the body for resources. The settlement gains the death principle cannibalize. Okay, so this will basically make us insane. Could give us a founding stone, which would be nice. Could give us someone +1 permanent speed, which is nice. Speed is like how many dice you get to roll during your attacks, so that's like nuts. Otherwise, if we don't want to become cannibals, we can bury them. All departing survivors gain +1 survival and +1 understanding, or +1 permanent luck. Alright. I mean, I'm sure plenty of groups will go for the cannibalism option because you don't often see that in games, but I'm gonna go with Graves. I'm gonna go with the boring option. You know, we're trying to be better than the monsters out there, you know? We don't want to become monsters. That's my philosophy. Alright, so Death Principal Graves. Finally place the card on the settlement board. Great, so now I have to look for more cards. Should be here. Principal's death, yeah. Graves. Alright. So this is a Death Principal. which I imagine just goes on an innovation slot. All new survivors gain +1 understanding. When a survivor dies during the hunt or showdown, gain +2 endeavor. When a survivor dies during the settlement phase, gain +1 endeavor. Okay, so that can happen. All new survivors gain +1 understand. I don't know if that counts right now, if I was supposed to. I don't think they get that. I don't think my current lot gets that, because I already made these people. Oh, I didn't. Oh, shit, hold on. We didn't roll the D10. We gotta roll the D10. Here we go. We got an 8. Nominate a survivor. With tears in their eyes, a survivor takes a shard of rock from the grave and marks themselves with it. They cherish this mark forever. The survivor gains +1 permanent luck. I'm gonna make it, of course, Priscilla, the MVP. So +1 luck. Done. Alright, now we're good. Now, these people should all have... This should all be reset. Should all be reset. Let me just click that. Okay. And I think they come in with 1 survival, right? When you make someone? Think so. Wasn't that mentioned? Create a survivor. When you name them, they get a survival. Yeah, okay, so we're fine. Yeah, good. All right. Develop. During this step, the survivors spend their endeavors wherever endeavor is indicated to build, innovate, craft gear, and join activities. When the settlement starts out, they can spend their endeavors at the Lantern Hoard to build new settlement locations. Okay. If you can, spend 3 endeavors to build the Bonesmith, Organ Grinder, and Skinnery settlement locations. Okay. So because we only have 1, because we had 1 returning survivor. So we get to pick 1 location to build. We can build the Bonesmith, the Skinnery, or the Organ Grinder. Now I do have bones and organs, so... look at all these locations. Organ Grinder, Skinnery, Bonesmith. Okay. So, look at that. With, okay, let me just look here. We have 3 bones. We've got the monster bone, the skull, and the lion claw. So we have 3 bones. We have 3 hides. And we've got 2 organs. So I think anything with bone or with hide would be good. So that's either the bone grinder or the bonesmith or the Skinnery. Skinnery is going to make armor. Bonesmith is going to make weapons. The organ grinder, we have like 1 organ we could use to make a fecal salve. This is crazy. This is crazy shit. I mean, probably armor is better, but the fact that I don't have any, I only have 1 founding stone. I don't know. My fists are really lackluster. So, pimping us out with the rest of the crew with weapons would be very nice. So I think we're gonna go with the Bonesmith. It'd be nice if I had everything, but that battle was rough. That battle was rough. Okay. You might also spend remaining endeavor and 3 resources, 1 each of bone, organ, and hide, to innovate at the Lantern Hoard. Okay. All right, good. Let's look at the gear. Primarily, we're interested in... Oh, this, we could make a skull helm with our skull, because we have a skull. But mainly, like, the bone blade or possibly a bone axe would be badass. Let's look here. Not the bone sickle, I can't make that. Not the bone pickaxe, I can't make that. Skull helm, bone darts, bone club. We're not making the bone club, it's 3 bones. Bone axe, bone blade. Here we go. Okay, so the bone dagger. You get to roll 3 dice, hitting on a 7 or higher, for 1 damage, or so 1 strength each, so it adds 1 to the wound thing. On a perfect hit, so I assume that's a rolling a 10, gain +1 survival. Oh, it does. It says perfect hit right there. God. Okay, that's not terrible. Bone darts are a ranged weapon, range of 6. You only get to roll 1 die, hitting on a 7 or higher. It's easy to wound with it, though, which is nice. Frail. When you attempt to wound a super dense hit location, this weapon breaks. That's iffy. I don't know. Let me just look at this shit, see. Super dense. I assume it would just say that very blatantly. I don't even know if the White Lion has a super dense location, so we might be okay on that aspect. I don't really want to read these, but I just want to... No, I think it would be very obvious. I don't think the White Lion has any super dense locations, so the darts are fine for now. The bone axe, 2 dice, hitting on a 6 or higher, and a 3 to the wound, which is very nice. It is frail, which is the same thing as the dart. So, again, it's not good for anything other than the White Lion, I suppose. But once per attack, if you critically wound, cause 1 additional wound. Whew. And the bone blade, 2 dice, hitting on a 6 or higher, 2 strength. It's also frail. So the only thing that's not frail is the dagger for some reason. Dagger, yeah, the dagger's good. I gotta say, the dagger's pretty freaking good. Okay. And then the helm, which provides 3 head armor. When you suffer a severe head injury, the skull helm is destroyed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 2 daggers and a dart. And that's assume. I don't know if you can make more of one of the same type. I would assume so. I would assume so. Why would you not be able to, right? Let me just... No, that's there's no limit. So we just need to copy it ourselves. So we'll do that. Making that. Now what happens if I hit reset? Oh, okay, it just makes it all again. All right, fine. Good. All right, so we'll give the daggers to the men because I'm a big old sexist. We'll give the darts to Joanne. Like so. Cool, 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 cool. I don't know what this red thing means. Maybe that was explained somewhere. No. No, I don't know. Maybe it'll get explained later. All right, prepare departing survivors. If you plan to continue, choose a monster from the quarry list on the settlement record sheet and decide which survivors will set off to hunt it. All right, so white lion. Yeah, okay. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Record any oh yeah, I gotta spend my resources. So we spent a total of 3 bones. Just straight up 3 bones, which is what I had for bones. So, delete, delete, delete. Gone, gone, gone. There you have it. And I spent this endeavor. So we're good there. End of the beginning. Clean up the play area. If the play session is over, be sure to record the settlement's gear in the settlement storage. Ready to begin the campaign. Miniature case. Yeah, I mean, I'll read all this, but it's probably not too interesting. Okay, and then, yeah, I mean, it just goes into specific rules for everything. I imagine it'll tell me what that means. Here we go. Affinity. Some gear cards have red, blue, or green half squares on the card edge. If a half square is adjacent to another half square of the same color, the complete square they form is one affinity. Okay, that's why there's this grid here. You can get affinity going on. Nothing I have can get an affinity bonus, so it's fine, but... Alright, I think let's just... let's just do another hunt. Let's do another hunt on a white lion, level 1. Cleanup hunt. Okay, it's clean. Begin hunt. Okay, maybe I overstepped my bounds here. During the hunt phase, a group of survivors departs from the settlement to track their quarry through the bizarre landscapes of monster. The price of their failure is grim. Okay, the hunt board. When hunting the monster, players take turns guiding the group through each event. Okay, so it's like a series of shit. Read about King. Okay. Okay, I would have thought that they would have, like, walked me through the hunt phase. Whoops. Rather than just going into the full rule thing. But, yeah. And then it's just a bunch of event stuff and, yeah. Okay. Fine. So... Yes... So the settlement phase is done. That's fine. So then, yeah, it's the hunt phase. So I guess let's read about the hunt phase. During the hunt phase, players will choose a quarry, set up the hunt board, hunt the quarry along the hunt board until a showdown begins or the hunt fails. Right. Right, we picked our quarry, blah, blah, blah. We picked its level as 1. Okay, there are 2 types of hunt event cards, basic hunt event cards and monster hunt event cards. Right, right. So it sets all this up for us. And here's our hunt party. Okay, cool. That's fine. Next, mineral gathering and herb gathering. All right, we can't do that. But if you could mineral gather or herb gather, you can add these cards to any space before traversing it. Okay, so basically we just go down the line. So let's flip this. Lion in heat, perfect. The darkness is filled with unearthly screeching and yowling. Huddled together, the survivors close their eyes, but cannot sleep. All survivors suffer 1 brain event damage. Brain event damage. Survivors may suffer damage during the hunt. This event damage is non-lethal. Still reduces armor points and insanity, cause light and heavy injuries, but will not cause severe injuries or brain trauma. Okay. So, none of my characters have insanity, but you can't go negative. Oh, so you just tick this. I think. Their brains have been injured. That's how that works. Let me... Yeah, okay. So they have an injured brain. They have an injured mind, but they're fine. Alright. Continuing on to the next step. Sea of golden grass. Fields of golden grass lay ahead. The event revealer may choose to avoid the plains and roll twice on the hunt event table before moving on the hunt board. Otherwise, each survivor gains +1 courage, and the event revealer rolls on the table. Okay, so... I don't even know what courage does. But we have a chance of getting ambushed by the white lion. Or we get to roll on the hunt event table regardless. Or we can move the white lion so we can do some more... hunting, I guess. I don't think you'd want to do that. I think we'd basically just want to encounter it faster on our terms. All right, let's just do this. So +1 courage. So 1. I mean, that seems pretty good, right? Okay, and now we're rolling a d10. We got ourselves a 6. Which is fine. We're rolling on the hunt event table. The hunt event table. Let's look at that. Okay. Hunt event table lists 100 possible events. We roll 1d100. Okay, great. All right, let's see here. We've got a 69. Nice. That's got to be the best. We just break out into a fucking orgy. It's going to be fantastic. All right, that should be over here. Time lapse. Glow of the survivor's lantern blurs, forming trails of light behind them. If we fought a phoenix, We gain an understanding. Well, we didn't. Okay, we don't have an hours ring, so we have to roll on this D10 table again to determine what happens with that. Let's see. We got a 9. The survivors' minds fill with alien memories. They are no longer just themselves. They walk differently and speak with strange accents. Give each survivor a new name and +1 survival for being named. We also gain +1 hunt XP and 1 random disorder. Okay. That's fine. Now I have to come up with new names for all of them. But they all gain 1 hunt XP. And a survival. I guess I can't complain too much. Alright, hunt XP, hunt XP. Well, that's not bad, all things considered. Alright, fucking new names, alright. Let's go with Lothar. It's a good strong name. God. A lot of stripper names here. Cecile, I like that. Okay. Caitlin. And finally, we've got... I like Ephraim. It's a shame. Trevin. Okay. Great. That was some weird, wild stuff, huh? Okay. Next one. Random event. Alright, we get to roll another one. Oh, boy. Who knows what'll happen. We got a 6 again. 66. Alright, well, it's close by. Forbidden word. There's a great rush of air. A booming, inhuman voice declares a single word in an unknown language. For one instant, the survivors understand. All non-deaf survivors gain +1 understanding and suffer 1 brain event damage. Oh, wasn't there a thing? Hold on. We also gained a disorder, didn't we? Yeah, 1 random disorder. So I have to look that up now. Disorder. I wish there was like a... Oh, there is a search function. Disorder. Or it doesn't do anything. No. Oh, well, what's the point? What's the... This is a useless search. Maybe it's not fully put in. Okay. I don't even know where to really look, you know? Disorders. Here we go. Shuffle all disorder cards and draw one. Okay. So somewhere there's disorder cards. Disorders. 23 disorders. Okay, so here's Lothar's disorder. He's honorable. You cannot attack a monster from its blind spot or if it's knocked down. Alright, well that sucks. Okay, Cecile is hyperactive. During the showdown, you must move at least 1 space every round. Okay. Caitlin, monster panic. Whenever you suffer brain damage from an intimidate action, suffer 1 additional brain damage. And Trevin, he suffers from seizures. During the showdown, whenever you suffer damage to your head location, you are knocked down. Great. These are all fantastic. Oh boy. Okay. Forbidden word. So +1 understanding and suffer 1 brain event damage, but they can't take severe head damage unless it says. So I think that's fine. They just gain an understanding. I mean, all things considered, they could just stop now and it'd basically be like a good hunt happened, except for the resources. Okay, then I think we're about to encounter the monster. I believe. Yep. Yeah. We're fine. We are starting the hunt. Or we're starting the showdown, I mean. So showdown with the white lion, level 1. We'll clean up first. There we go. Done. Now begin. Something is blocked. Move the highlighted objects. Oh, this dice. Well, let's move all the dice. Okay. There we have it. So now this is not the prologue one, so it's going to be a little trickier now. There once was a beast that wanted to feel how soft its fur was. Since it could not reach its own back, it killed many other creatures and spent time rubbing its paws over them. They say that when the monster finally killed a human, it fell in love with their soft hair, and its paws grew into a pair of fine human hands. Oh, look at that shit. It's crazy. Okay. So, this one is tougher. This one has a toughness of 8, which means it's much harder to wound. Tall grass, 2 random terrain cards. Okay. I don't know what the terrain stuff does. Oh, tall grass. Survivors in spaces occupied by tall grass gain +2 evasion. You are not a threat until you attack or move out of a space occupied by tall grass. Oh, that's if you spend an action? I'm trying to remember what that symbol is. Might be. Bug patch. Dead monster. Oh, is that what? 2 random terrain cards set up normally. Okay, so I have to set this up. There's a dead monster set up adjacent to the monster. So I guess like here. So the dead Jesus. The dead monster. Oh, drawn during showdown setup, which would be now. Survivors may start the showdown anywhere on the showdown board, and they may go first. What? Oh, because basically it was like feeding on it or something? We can start anywhere? Even like right behind it? Okay, so now Lothar can't attack from the blind spot. And Estelle has the darts, so she can attack from range. So we want Trevin and Caitlin behind him. Lothar just next to him. And Cecile like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. I think that's good. You can also do an action to scavenge. You can scavenge the monster in order to potentially gain some resources. but only once. The bug patch also gets set up adjacent to the monster. You can also scavenge the bug patch, which could do nothing, could give you 3 brain damage, could give you a basic resource, or a random vermin resource. I don't know. I don't know how much time we'll spend. So, yeah, I guess the monster just sort of is set up around this stuff. Yeah, he's in the tall grass, he's munching on this dead monster, there's some bugs there, he doesn't care. And so we were able to, I guess, sneak up to him because he's munching on this dead monster. This is my assumption of the rationale for what's happening. Okay, and we get to go first, which is fucking fantastic. We're gonna unload. Alrighty. Let's start with Lothar. He's using the bone dagger, so 3 dice, hitting on a 7 or higher. Yeah, I think that's all correct. This is definitely upside down. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, 3 dice. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Don't touch that. Here we go. First attack. 7 or higher. We got 1 hit. I will accept it. Alright, so... his back. It wouldn't be the end of the world if he moves, because we didn't move into these positions, we just started there, and we still can move. But yeah. Okay, so we only have 1 strength. He has a toughness of 8, which means that I need to roll a 7 or higher on 1 die in order to wound him. Oh, so close. All right, so it's a failure. He doesn't grab anything because he's not facing any of us, but he's gonna do a full move here. All right, so that's Lothar's turn. Let's do... fuck. Now they're out of range because they only have 5 move. He has 6, so we're fucked now. Only Cecile could actually hit him. Alright, so Cecile's gonna throw her darts. She gets 1 die. She hits on a 7 or higher. Nice. Alright, that's great because she actually gets it's a 3 strength. So that means I wound on a 5 or higher. Yeah. Yay! We wounded it. All right, get rid of that. So attacker suffers 1 brain damage, which actually does suck, because that means Cecile does get a severe brain trauma, or just you know, she gets a brain trauma, so she could die right now from this nonsense. No matter what, it's not good. Yep, she dead. God damn it, you were fucking worthless. Holy shit. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Okay. He just like snarled at her and she had a fucking her brain imploded from how scary this was. Oh my god. Alright. That's the round. I think you'd click next turn. I don't know what that does. I assume this is just like, yeah, okay. All right, so it's his turn. Smart cat. Reveal the top 10 AI cards, one card at a time. Put the first 2 mood cards into play, then shuffle the deck. Okay, well, we're probably going to get a mood card. These are obviously different than... All right, there's a mood. All right. And then this gets archived. Which I mean, I guess we deleted, but yeah. All right, so ground fighting is his mood. Monster flops onto its side, waiting for attackers to draw near. While ground fight is in play, do not draw an AI card. When a survivor spends an action in the zone of death, the monster gets to perform a basic action with +2 speed and +1 damage, targeting the survivor. When it's wounded, we discard this. Oh, if only I had a fucking ranged weapon. I might throw the stone then, in that case. I think that would honestly be my best bet. I mean, +2 speed and +1 damage. I mean, that's insane. He's going to be rolling like 4 dice that will each do 2 damage. I mean, that's too much. That's too much. So let's throw the stone. Caitlin will throw the stone. An automatic crit. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. We strike at the White Lion's stout heart. Gain 1 random White Lion resource. Roll 1d10. If the result is 10, the White Lion dies instantly. That would be the most epic thing to ever happen. Holy shit. Alright, well, we discard 1 for actually wounding him. We gain a random White Lion resource, which is great. And let's roll this d10. Maybe we'll just implode his heart. I doubt it. Oh, it's close, but all right. That was fine. So now Trevin can move into the blind spot. He's rolling 3 dice, hitting on a 6 or higher. We got 1 success. Okay. Reflex. Hold on. Let me just look. Okay, reflex happens regardless of whether we wound him or not, so it's fine. And we are rolling. We need a... I should look at this information. I don't know why I keep going back to the board. We need a... yeah, 7 or higher. That's what that means. Okay, it's all calculated based on the White Lion stats, which is nice. We did not get it, so he's not wounded, and he's gonna do his full move forward, which just means he moves here, and that's it. Okay, which means that Lothar still can hit him, and that's the end of the round. Okay, great. It's not going particularly well. Closest threat facing in range, that's no one. Closest threat in field of view would be Trevin. So he's gonna turn and chomp on Trevin. So this is speed 1, accuracy 2+, damage 1, and it's gonna go for his head. If for some reason we've removed his jaw, he would instead vomit blood all over itself. This fucking game, holy shit. Alright, so 1 die. Yep, of course it's a hit. So it's doing 1 damage to Trevin's head, which is not great. I think we'll dodge that in order to avoid being knocked down. I don't know why there's this dodge tile here. I don't know what you would do with that. But yeah, okay, we dodged. We know we dodged. That's how it works. All right, let's get Trevin back in the mix. This dagger. So 3 dice, hitting on a 6 or higher. Nothing. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, Caitlin. Caitlin, it has to use her fists. So this is 2 dice hitting on a 7 or higher. Which is nothing. Brilliant. And then Lothar, 3 dice hitting on a fucking 7 or higher, right? 8 or higher, 7 or higher. One of you do something. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Completely worthless. Great. All right. Grasp. Closest survivor in range. I guess that's gonna be, that's just Lothar, right? Okay. And so he's gonna do the damage, 1 damage on a 2 or higher. Then he's gonna do a full move away and grab, so he takes another damage and gets knocked down. So it's pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty. Let me roll this. Maybe I'll roll a 1. You never know. Did not roll a 1. Let me just see if I dodge this. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Again, I want to just be clear on this. So I think if I dodge this damage, I don't get grabbed. I think. Trying to read some forums and after damage triggers resolve after the end of the attack as long as damage was dealt at least once. So I think that is correct. If no damage is dealt by this attack, he doesn't do the after damage thing, which means he won't grab him, move away, and do that. So, yeah, that's a no-brainer. I'm gonna dodge and avoid that, which is fucking fantastic. That really adds to our survivability. Okay, good. Now it's our turn again, so Caitlin will move here. She's hitting on a freaking 7 or higher on 2 dice. I don't expect much out of Caitlin at this point. All right, we did get a hit. It's probably not going to wound, but we got a hit. We're going for its tricep. We wound on a 8 or higher, and we crit on a 9 or a 10. No. So failure. We get a basic attack on us. So this is 2 dice, hitting on 2 or higher. And yeah. Yep. So that's 2 hits. Let me get my hit location dice for Caitlin. We've got legs and waist. That's acceptable. Legs and waist. I'm not even going to bother dodging at this point. Okay, then let's bring Trevin in. He's the real damage doer here. 3 dice, 6 or higher. Those are numbers I like to hear. I always lose that red die because it's impossible to see. Oh, it actually is right there. All right, come on, baby. And you got 1. Alrighty. Hopefully you wound, because this would suck otherwise. So this is wounding on a 7 or higher. Yes! Beautiful! My man. Alright, so we wound it. We don't get this failure nonsense, which would have just fucking bull rushed over Lothar, and it's all good. It's all good. We're working him down. Alright. Then Lothar gets to go. So he's hitting on 3 dice, 7 or higher. It's not ideal, but the odds are good we get 1 at least. And sure enough, we got 1. Alright, so we're going for its elbow. This is wounding on a 7 or higher. And it did not. So we get the failure. Luckily, he moved out of the way, but he is now there. Is what it is. That is our turn. It is over. Let's flip a card. We got Combo Claw. So this will be targeting Lothar, of course. He's the closest still. So, like so. Let's see here. Speed of 2, so 2 dice, hitting on a 4 or higher, so that's a little better than usual. 1 damage each. If the attack deals damage more than once, so if he hits on both, we draw another AI card. Alright, that would be kind of shitty. So, hopefully one of these is a 3 or lower. It was. That was a 1. Perfect. Okay, so he's doing 1 hit for 1 damage to Lothar's body. Fine. Grand. All right, that worked out. All right. Caitlin is going to move here. I don't think I can move through monsters, so I don't think that's actually... This would be valid for me to get to the other side of him. Monsters can move through me, but not the other way around. I thought it mentioned that somewhere. Yeah, survivors may not voluntarily pass through spaces occupied by monsters or other survivors. I probably should keep trying that some more, but all right, Caitlin. God, 2 dice, 8 or higher. The odds of this hitting are pretty freaking slim. And sure enough, it was nothing. Okay, Trevin moving here. This is 3 dice, 7 or higher, so a little better. No. 2 6s and a 2. So nothing there. Lothar is just going to stand his ground. 3 dice, 7 or higher. We got 2 hits out of that. Very nice. 2 hits. So let's draw 2. All right. His belly and his ear. Let's go for the belly first. Go for the belly first. We are wounding on a 7 or higher. Nope. So no penalty for failing, unlike the ear. So ear, 7 or higher. Also a failure. So he moves 1 space away. Not that that really matters, but now Caitlin is going to be his target, most likely. Alright. Lick wounds. If the monster has no wounds in the wound stack, okay, he does have wounds in the wound stack. Full move directly away from all survivors. Turn to face the closest survivor and heal 1. Oh, so he... Oh, that sucks. Okay, full move, facing them. So you can't... You know, it's harder to backstab him. And he takes this and goes on the bottom of the deck. Come on. Come on. No! Okay. Whatever. Alright, fine. It's not great. This is not going as well as I'd like. Because now none of us are in range. So honestly, I think it's better for us to sort of split up a bit and just wait for him to move in a bit more. I'm going to have Trevin scavenge this bug patch. Yeah, let's scavenge the bug patch. I could die. I could literally die. But, you know, that's the fun of Kingdom Death Monster. Up 2. I catch nothing. Okay. Whew. That's kind of lame because a 3 or higher I would have gotten, you know, something great. But I did avoid brain damage, and I can scavenge it again if I want. It doesn't go away. Okay, that was that. So now size up, picks a random threat in field of view, stares down its prey, turn to face target and roll 1d10. On a result of 4+, suffer 1 brain damage per monster level and is knocked down. Okay, so random threat. All right. Caitlin is 1 to 3, Trevin 4 to 6, Lothar 7 through 9. It's a 6, so that's Trevin is the target. What sucks about this is he's not moving. So now we roll a d10 and we want 3 or less. We didn't get it. So Trevin suffers a brain damage and is knocked down, which is bad. Because now he gets to roll on the brain trauma, which will probably kill him. He got an 8. Lunacy. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. So we'll just roll this and cut it in half. It's a 3, so that would be 2 insanity. Which is good. The random disorder is not so good. Disorder. Hyperactive. During the showdown, you must move at least 1 space every round. Yeah, okay. Yeah, keeping track of the disorders for all 4 of your characters is a little tricky. That's probably a lot easier when you're just controlling 1 each in a group. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so then Caitlin will move to the bug patch to scavenge. Getting a 4, thank goodness. So we got a random vermin resource, and we get rid of the bug patch. So random vermin resource. Here. A crab spider. Counts as hide and vermin. And you can eat it to gain +3 survival. Cool. Alright, Lothar will tighten up a little bit. Okay. Grasp. So all he's going to do then is just move in, like so. All right. I'm still not within range to hit him, so I think I'm going to move into the tall grass. I could make myself not even a threat by spending my action. But Caitlin's going to scavenge. I didn't think I would actually have time to do this, but alright, we got nothing, so it's just gone. I'm not going to make myself not a threat because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Alright, then, so this... Oh, God, this fight is not close to being done. Oh, but Trevin is standing back up, and he's within range, so that's not good. He might have to dodge this. So let's go in here. Speed of 1, accuracy of +2. I'm probably going to dodge it, so it doesn't really matter. Yep, I'm going to dodge. So that's both dodges done. All right, fine. Then my turn. Trevin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, see, I couldn't get to behind him from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I couldn't get here, but then Caitlyn wouldn't be able to get behind him. So it's one or the other. I'm gonna pick Trevin because he has a better chance of doing way more damage. All right. So 3 dice from Trevin, hitting on a 6 or higher. Come on, baby. Let's do some damage. We got 2 hits. Clever ploy, fleshy gut. I think the trap gets done first, so yeah, you have to do the traps first, and that cancels all his other hits. So that was really shit. I knew it was in there. I knew it was going to be coming up eventually. It sucks. All right, so basic attack against Trevin. That's 2 dice, hitting on a 2 or higher. Of course, it's 2 hits. So let's roll this. Both to the waist on Trevin. He does have the armor, so that saved him from being knocked down. Reshuffle all hit locations. All right. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but yeah, it's lame. Losing 2 hits like that sucks. All right, Caitlyn, 2 dice, hitting on an 8 or higher. It's unlikely. Yep, all right. Lothar, 3 dice, hitting on a 7 or higher. 2 hits, all right. What do we got here? We've got his head and his heel and his maw. All right. Let's go with the heel first. Wounding on a 7 or higher. Nope. All right, maw. Yes, crit. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. We destroy his fucking jaw. Yes. Incredible. Okay, so we do a wound, of course, done. Then roll d10 on a 5 or higher. His jaw flies off its face, and Lothar will gain a courage and a survival. Yes! Incredible. Courage and a survival for Lothar. And yeah, beautiful. Awesome. Take that. Take that, piece of shit. All right, grasp. So this is going to be on Lothar, of course. I'm probably going to dodge this, so it doesn't really matter. Unless I roll a 1, I didn't. So let's dodge. Perfect, 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 perfect. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they can both move in there. I'm gonna have Trevin hit first. 3 dice, 6 or higher. 2 hits, and we got a perfect hit with the lantern. So Trevin regains a survival because of his dagger. Excellent. All right, 2 hits. Let's see here. We got his elbow and his femur. Let's go for the femur first. Wounding on a 7 or higher. Crit! Oh, it's all coming together. All right, so he takes the wound. He gains -1 movement. So he's down to 5 now, which is good. And we gain a random white lion resource, which is excellent. All right, and we're gonna try for the wound on the elbow. 7 or higher. Oh, so close. All right, so that sucks, because now he's gonna do the grab on Lothar, so Lothar's not even gonna get a turn. Full movement, which would be here. Lothar ends here. Knockdown, and we do a damage on Lothar. And I can't dodge this, unfortunately. Alright, his legs take a little beating there. Okay. That's fine-ish. gonna have Caitlyn move into the grass, and I'm gonna have her spend her action to hide. So she is not a threat. Which means that Trevin's gonna be the only target, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay. Size up. So the only target for this is Trevin, which is good because he actually has insanity to cover him. So we're gonna turn the lion, rolling a d10. It is a 6, so it goes through. Oh, but he is gonna get knocked down, which sucks. I might want to encourage him in order to get him back up next turn, but we'll see. So we're gonna tick down his insanity by 1, and he gets knocked down. Lothar stands back up though. It's my turn. Trevin wouldn't be able to get into range anyways, so I think we'll leave him on his ass. Lothar has to reposition because he can't attack the blind spot ever again for the rest of his life because he's so fucking honorable against a lion that's gonna disembowel him. Anyways, Lothar, 3 dice, hitting on a 7 or higher. One hit. All right. His tail. Fuck. That was on a 7. Oh, shit. That would have been so good. Okay, so he does a full move forward, which I think would grab Caitlyn. It doesn't say not a threat, because even if you were knocked down, you would get grabbed by this. So I think this goes here, she goes here, gets knocked down, and she suffers a damage to her arms. Okay, that sucks. Because that's the end of the round. So, yeah. Now it's the monster's turn. Chomp. He has no jaw. We took that out. So, instead is just going to vomit blood all over itself. Any adjacent survivors gain +1 insanity, which is 2 of them. So, perfect. Trevin and Caitlyn both gain insanity. Both of them will stand up, and we're in business, baby. We are in business. All right, let's start with Trevin as usual. Our big power hitter from behind. It's all good. Hitting on a 6 or higher. Oh, 3 hits. 3 of them. No, you fuck. That's so shit. Oh, that sucks ass. All right, nothing you can do about it. Not a damn thing you can do about it. So this is a basic attack then on Trevin. 2 dice, 2 or higher. You only actually got 1 hit through, so that's good. To his body, which can take a hit. That could have been a lot worse, of course, but still, that's about as bad as it gets. Losing out on 3 potential wounds. Sucks. Alright. No, not Lothar. Let's move Caitlyn in. 2 dice. Hitting on a 7 or higher. Wow. 2 wounds. Alright. Let's go with the tricep first. Wounding on a 8 or higher, critting on a 9 or a 10. Hey, nice. We got a wound on the tricep. Good. Now the tail, same thing. Crit would be very nice. Nope, utter failure. So it's just going to do a reflex move, full move forward. Okay. Which sucks, because now Lothar can't hit him, but what are you going to do? Alright. We're working it, man. We're getting there. Chomp vomits all over itself. No one gains insanity, but it works for me. Yeah, I'm removing that jaw. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, Trevin, get in there. Fuck him up. Don't fuck up this time. 6 or higher. 3 dice. It's gonna happen. We got 1 hit. Fine. His scapular deltoid. Sure. Wounding on a 7 or higher. Oh no, that sucks. So now he's gonna do a full move forward again. Alright. This lion doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Alright. Yeah, ranged weapons. Not a bad idea, ranged weapons. I should have made more darts, I think. I mean, only a 1 die sucks compared to the dagger, but honestly, how many times am I really, like, actually landing more than one? How many times am I actually getting a chance at landing more than 1 wound, regardless of how many hits I roll? All right, size up. So it could be anyone. We'll do the same thing, top to bottom, 1 through 9. 5 would be Caitlin. So that's a problem because she's going to suffer 1 additional brain damage from this if it's a 4 or higher. But random is random. Yep. Okay. So she's suffering 2 brain damage and knocked down. So she could die here. Her insanity covers 1, but I have to roll on the trauma list. 7. Lunacy. Random disorder, 1d5 insanity. Okay, so she gains 4 insanity. She's insane now. And she gains a disorder. Where did I put those disorders? Here. She gains hemophobia. During the showdown, whenever a survivor, including you, gains a bleeding token, you are knocked down. That's not good. All right. Oh, he did turn to face her, didn't she? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Trevin, just get in there. Point blank. So this is 3 dice, 7 or higher. Not ideal. 3 hits and a perfect hit, so he actually gains another survival. All right. Don't give me that fucking trap nonsense. Good. All right, let's start with the de groin. There's no penalty for failure to touching his dick. So this is 7 or higher on his dick. Nope. That's a shame. I mean, he would have gained the damage on a crit, but getting that testes. Oh, the testes. I think we could get that anyways, but yeah. All right. Let's go with the ear, because he can't actually jump back. He's against the wall, so that's perfect. So ear, 7 or higher. Yes, we got the ear. Perfect. He's down to very few options now, and one of them just makes him vomit up blood. So that's good. But the other one causes brain damage, which could kill us instantly, so that's great. Okay, and finally the back. Did I get 2? No, I don't remember if I got... No, I drew 3 cards, right, yeah. All right, the back. 7 or higher, here we go. Oh, crit! Yes. So we get another card, and he gains -1 accuracy. So that's excellent. That's all good. I think we might be able to do this. Lothar will move over here. And he's going to vomit up blood. Perfect. So Trevin, I mean, we're just basically putting this thing out of its misery at this point. Caitlyn's going to stand. Trevin's going to go here. 3 dice, 7 or higher. Nothing, no hits. All right, Lothar. 3 dice, 7 or higher. 2 hits. This could end it. We got its temple and its chest. We'll start with the temple. 7 or higher. Yes! Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, the chest. This could end it right here. 7 or higher. Nope, not quite. So he's going to do a full move forward, which is actually good. It puts it in Caitlyn's direction. So Caitlyn will move in. She's got 2 dice, 8 or higher. It's pretty slim. But you never know. Oh, it was so close. All right, no go on that. So all the monster has left is his basic attack, which is going to be targeting Caitlyn. So this is 2 dice on a 3 or higher. All right, that's 2 hits, no doubt about it. He does have survival, though. Go into the head and go into the waist. She'll dodge the head. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I was supposed to discard this and not arc. Oh, maybe I fucked up. I think he could continue to have this. All right, I'm gonna put it there. I think I really fucked up on that one. We'll see. I'm sure it would have mattered because that's a really bad card. The ground fighting where he could just... where he basically, you just have to like take the damage before hitting him. But it doesn't say, it says discarded, so that means it goes to this discard pile, and which means there's a good chance it would have been like removed from one of the wounds, but I think it would have come up at some point. So I probably fucked up there, but we'll put it in there now. All right, we got 1 wound. Clever ploy, great. So this is 2 dice, 3 or higher. Yep, it's 2 hits on Trevin. To his head and his legs. I can take the leg, I dodge the head. Fine. Lothar is gonna come in. This gets shuffled in. 3 dice. 7 or higher. Fuck. Nothing. 3 4s. All right, Caitlyn coming in. 2 dice, 8 or higher. All right, we got 1 wound. That's good. If I can get rid of that ground fighting, that would be fantastic. Although this is gonna give her a brain damage unless she crits, but she has a good chance of critting if she does hit. 8 or higher, critting on 9 or 10. 9 crit! Beautiful. Another -1 accuracy. That's nice. And this gets dumped. His turn, he's going to be attacking... my choice. I think Caitlyn is worse off. Yeah, a little bit. Let's go with Lothar. He's honorable. He wants to face the lion. He craves it. 2 dice, 4 or higher, because we keep hurting his accuracy. But of course, he gets 2 hits. Waist and arms. We can take the arm and the waist. We're fine. Oh, actually, he has his armor still. Wow. Lothar's doing fine. Okay. Let's end this, shall we? Trevin, from behind. 3 dice, hitting on a 6 or higher. This is the money shot. Yes, 2 hits. Break his dick off. Alright, we'll go with the ribs. Let's try and shatter his rib cage. Wounding on a 7 or higher. Here we go. No, miss. Alright, chest. Wounding on 7 or higher. End it. Fuck! Fuck! So now he's doing a full move forward. Lothar gets, like, dumped there, I think. And Lothar takes a damage to his legs. That's fine. He's knocked down anyways. Caitlin could spend her survival to encourage, which I think is my best bet. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend her survival to encourage Lothar to stand. He will fight right where he stands. 3 dice, 7 or higher. Please end it. 2 hits and a perfect hit, so he actually gains his survival back. Good. All right, 2 hits. We've got the glorious mane, which cannot be wounded. Basically, it's just you need to crit on his mane in order to get the shimmering mane white lion resource. But all right, we'll go for his gut, his fleshy gut, 7 or higher. Come on, come on, fuck! So, great, he's gonna get a 2 dice, 4 or higher hit on Lothar. That's of course 2 hits. As usual, round and round we go. To his head and his waist. I will dodge the head hit. Okay, going for the glorious mane. Need a crit. We did not get a crit, so nothing happens. Blah, blah, blah. Caitlin... I don't know. I don't think survival action costs her action. Let me look this up. Is there a... No, I can't. I'm sure it's somewhere. It would tell you... encourage. I think so. It doesn't say that it costs an action. Because obviously the other ones don't cost action points. And yeah, so I think Caitlin still has her turn, which means she can go in. She has a chance to hit 2 dice, 7 or higher. 2 hits. All right. Don't give me that trap bullshit. All right, the groin. Yes, give me that fucking dick. Wounding on an 8 or higher. Critting on a 9 or a 10. Yeah! We don't get his dick, but he does die. All right. Victorious! So good. All right. That was good. Yeah, so somewhere in this book is like go down, white lion. I don't know. Oh, here we go. So you get +1 hunt XP, +1 weapon proficiency level, and rewards. First time the white lion is defeated, add Catarium to the settlement locations. We gain 4 basic resources, 4 white lion resources. Okay. So, let me see. Catarium wasn't in here, was it? Why would it be? So I don't know if that means... Oh, okay, so I add this. Boom. And look at this little, this is like Monster Hunter artwork there. Look at that. That's funny. So you can make special White Lion gear. That's awesome. That is fucking fantastic. See, this is what the Monster Hunter board game should be. Just this. If they just rethemed this a little bit, you'd have a Monster Hunter board game. Alright, so we get 4 more of this. 2, 3, 4, and 4 basic resources. 2, 3, 4. Plenty of goods. We got the tail, the hand, a couple sinews, a claw, bone. We got a lot of hides, so I think we're going to be making armor next time. We got mostly hides. Alright. We also get the Hunt XP for the survivors. God, fucking Cecile just got instant death wiped out. Oh my god. Oh, not Cecile. Not Cecile. Okay. And the weapon proficiency. I assume I have to pick a type. Okay. Yeah, we did all this. Yep. Remove all tokens, keep any permanent injuries, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll have to look more into... I'm gonna do a bit of reading off camera. Just so I don't fuck things up. About, like, weapon proficiencies and... that whole process. Yeah, aside from the disorders and Cecile dying instantly, that went pretty well. Because now we can start making White Lion gear, which is good. Mostly these, like the coat, the white fur, and a hide. So I definitely have like 3 white furs, plenty of hide. So I think everyone's gonna have a nice White Lion coat, which is excellent. And oh, so now we start to get the affinity stuff where you get like +1 movement. That's badass, dude. All right. Okay, I'm gonna leave it off there before we go into the settlement thing. We'll start the settlement next time after I've done a bit of reading and sorted things out. But yeah, that was great. That was very cool. That was very cool. My name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Kingdom Death Monster. See you fine folks in the next part.